impure. This happened 3 times, and suddenly the object was taken up into heaven. While Peter was deeply perplexed about what the vision he had seen might mean, right away the men who had been sent by Cornelius, having asked directions to Simon's house, stood at the gate. They called out asking if Simon, who was also named Peter, was lodging there. While Peter was thinking about the vision, the Spirit told him, 3 men are here looking for you. Get up, go downstairs, and go with them, with no doubts at all, because I have sent them. Alright, so another halakha would be that a Jew would never go into the home of a Gentile. They would not eat with a Gentile. They considered this an act that would make them unclean. Which we know is not true, because Yeshua spent time with the Samaritans and other people that were not Jews. Alright, so I'm going to get back to the text. Then Peter went down to the men and said, Here I am, the one you are looking for. What is the reason you are here? And they said, Cornelius, a centurion, an upright and Yah-fearing man, who has a good reputation with the whole Jewish nation, was divinely directed by a holy angel to call you to his house and to hear a message from you. Peter then invited them in and gave them lodging. Okay, so this was something that would not happen. Peter would not have done this if it were not for the vision. The next day he got up and set out with them, and some of the brothers from Joppa went with him. The following day he entered Caesarea. Now Cornelius was expecting them and had called together his relatives and close friends. When Peter entered, Cornelius met him, fell at his feet, and worshipped him. But Peter lifted him up and said, Stand up, I myself am also a man. While walking with him, he went in and found a large gathering of people. Peter said to them, You know it's forbidden for a Jewish man to associate with or visit a foreigner. Halakha. Not Torah. Halakha. But Yah has shown me that I must not call any person impure or unclean. That's why I came without any objection when I was sent for. So may I ask why you sent for me? Okay, so notice Peter says that he knows the reason for the vision. 28. Peter said to them, You know it's forbidden for a Jewish man to associate with or visit a foreigner. But Yah has shown me that I must not call any person impure or unclean. This verse does not say that Yehovah has shown me that I can eat a filthy pig. It does not say that. And when I see in Mark 7:19 that it says Yeshua changed the law and made all foods clean, it upsets me a little bit, because I know that that is against what my Father in heaven has said. And I know that's against what my Messiah has said. Matthew 5:18. We need to read it again. It's so important that people understand this. For truly I tell you, until heaven and earth pass away, not the smallest letter or one stroke of letter of a letter will pass away from the law until all things are accomplished. All things have not been accomplished. Most of Christianity is waiting for a rapture. But when my Messiah comes, there's going to be something really bad happening. Isaiah 66. It's so important that we know this prophecy from Isaiah, and I talked about it earlier. So I'm just going to go ahead and read a good portion of it to back up what I've said earlier too. Isaiah 66:15. Look, Yehovah will come with fire. His chariots are like a whirlwind to execute anger with fury. And his rebuke with flames of fire. For Yehovah will execute judgment on all humanity, this with his fiery sword, and many will be slain by Yehovah. Those who dedicate and purify themselves to enter the groves following their leader, eating meat from pigs, vermin, and rats, will perish together. Okay. Yehovah will come with fire to rebuke those eating swine's flesh, and they will perish together. No rapture, but rebuke. We all have this book. We can all read the instructions in this book. This is Yehovah's declaration. Knowing their works and their thoughts, I have come to gather all nations and languages. They will come and see my glory. I will establish a sign among them, and I will send survivors from them to the nations, to Tarshish, Put, Lud, who are archers, to Bel, Javan, and the coasts and islands far away, who have not heard about me or seen my glory, and they will proclaim my glory among the nations. They will bring all your brothers from all the nations as a gift to Yehovah, on horses and chariots, in litters, and on mules and camels, to my holy mountain, Jerusalem, says Yehovah, just as the Israelites bring an offering in a clean vessel to the house of Yehovah. A clean vessel. I will also take some of them as priests and Levites, says Yehovah. For just as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, will remain before me, this is Yehovah's declaration, so your offspring and your name will remain. All humanity will come to worship me from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, says Yehovah. As they leave, they will see the dead bodies of those who have rebelled against me, for their worm will never die, and their fire will never go out, and they will be a horror to all humanity. Who are they going to see? Those who rebelled against him. Another thing that people may want to study is this second Exodus talk that we just went over here. Anyhow. Thank you for spending time with us today. Renee's off at a gender reveal of one of her granddaughters. This will be our 4th great grandbaby. We are so blessed to see this generation, this new generation. And that gives me hope for the world, in a world that, would have us think it's going to be gone tomorrow. I thought that most of my life, and now what I want to do is get grounded in this word, and I want to talk to people about it, because we've been led astray. We've been taught myths. We've been taught strange teachings, doctrines of demons. And we're told that the teachings of Jehovah are doctrines of demons. And if we believe this, the Holy Spirit will be seared within us. And at that point, I believe people will not be saved because of blaspheming the Holy Spirit. There's a spirit within us calling us back to Yah's ways, back to Torah. And every time that we let someone talk us into thinking that we can go ahead and eat whatever we want, or the Sabbath day is not to be remembered, even though the 4th commandment is remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. That's another teaching altogether. I feel it's very important that every week that we go over the Shema, because our God is one, not three, one. And our Father has a spirit, and it is His Holy Spirit. And He created angels to deal with us until the time when He sent His Son. At that point in time, He started dealing with us through His Son, according to Hebrews. A lot of people would say He's the angel of the Lord, or let's get to Deuteronomy 6:4. The first word, listen. This word is a lot deeper than just listen. This word means listen with the intent to obey. No, it means obey. Israel, obey. Listen, Israel. Yehovah, our Elohim. Yehovah is one. Love Yehovah, your Elohim, with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. I'm going to go on through 9. These words that I am giving you today are to be in your heart. Sounds like the new covenant to me. Repeat them to your children. Talk about them when you sit in your house and when you walk along the road, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand and let them be a symbol on your forehead. Write them on your doorposts of your house and on your city gates. I would encourage everybody to put the commandments on your doorposts. It's Torah. Thank you for spending a little more time with us, and I just encourage you to study these things out for yourself. I heard somebody say, you're rolling the dice for your salvation. Don't roll dice. Read the Word. Read the Word. Renee and I read the Word every night except for on Sabbath. And we encourage others to come read the Word with us. And Timothy, he was instructed by Paul while he's waiting for Paul to come visit, to spend your time becoming more godly and spend your time reading the Word publicly. And I feel that's what Yah wants us to do today. And I think it's very important. thank you for tuning in today. May Yahweh's face shine upon you.